We left off in the year 2005 with the introduction of the Worldwide Invitational in South Korea, and as we said back then, this company starts to ramp things up, so let's dive in. In 10 months after release, World of Warcraft surpassed the 4 million player mark, which will not slow down anytime soon, as you'll see. I mean, it was featured on a Jeopardy question for crikey's sake.
Game out in 2004 returns to the world of Azeroth, where heroes like Leroy Jenkins do battle.
Blizzard debuts its first BlizzCon in Anaheim, California, where concerts, panels, tournaments, and quite a few goodies were handed out, like beta keys for World of Warcraft: The Burning Crusade trial, shirts, playing cards, etc., all featuring a game series of the time, Starcraft and Warcraft 3, and Defense of the Ancients. For those of you who know Dota 2, this should look familiar. 2006 was a slow year, with only the second Worldwide Invitational appearing, again in South Korea, and the release of WoW's trading card game, which would pave the way for Hearthstone. But we're not there yet, so back to the future please. 2007 saw WoW: The Burning Crusade, which like its predecessors took the fastest selling PC game ever by selling 2.4 million copies in the first 24 hours. During this time, the third Worldwide Invitational commenced, and with it, attendees learned of Starcraft 2. The second BlizzCon again debuted in Anaheim, California, and for the sake of non-repetitiveness, that is where it will be from now on. In December, Blizzard moves to new campus from 131 Theory Street of UC Irvine's Research Park to 16215 Alton Parkway in Irvine, California, having 3 buildings with gated security. 2008 saw WoW hitting the 10 million subscribers mark, and the last Worldwide Invitational happens in Paris, France. Those who attended were treated by learning Diablo 3 and World of Warcraft: Wrath of the Lich King was coming, and also being able to play Starcraft 2 and Wrath of the Lich King. Later that year, WoW launches in Russia, and tickets for this third BlizzCon goes on sale, selling out within 30 minutes. Fortunately, DirecTV sold a package for $40, which included exclusive interviews, and WoW Radio also had coverage of all the events and interviews using shellcasts and recording podcasts, all for the low price of $0. BlizzCon starts in October, which showed previews of Wrath of the Lich King, Starcraft 2, and Diablo 3, showcasing the Wizards class. The next month shared the release of WoW: Wrath of the Lich King, selling 2.8 million copies within 24 hours. Guess what title they stole? 2009, like 2006, was slow, with only the 4th BlizzCon, but that's not to say it was boring. During BlizzCon, the thousands of fans who attended got a sneak peek at WoW, Cataclysm, Starcraft 2, and Diablo 3, which this time showcased the Monk class, and as a caveat, attendees got to try out Starcraft 2's single-player mission and Diablo 3's Monk class for 20 minutes each. Like last BlizzCon, DirecTV covered the event via a pay-per-view event for a whopping 5 cents less than last time. But also like before, there was the option of watching free content, which would be the tournaments being held this time around. July 2010 finally granted fans the awaited Starcraft 2 release, in which thousands of fans attended the midnight sales, and with it came the release of a self-aware BattleNet. This self-aware AI would monitor pro players to learn strategies. Should we be scared? Ignoring the Skynet wannabe, the 5th BlizzCon occurs, and WoW: Cataclysm is released. 3.3 million copies were sold within 24 hours, taking a title that seems to hop to each new WoW expansion for its own. Did you enjoy all the information? Mind blown? No? Oh well, I assume I filled in some gaps for most of you, so again, the information I've gathered turned out to be more than I could fit in part 2, so you're getting a part 3, and hopefully that will be the last part. No one likes drawn out endings, am I right? So thanks for watching, and as always, the most recent video is there at the top left. Video suggestion is in the bottom left. To subscribe, click at the top right. And if you're interested in video game walkthroughs, check out my other channel, Guide Vault, in the bottom right circle. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in part 3.